Panther Points is brought to you by these local companies. Rock River Lumber and Grain proudly supports the EP Panthers, just like the support they have provided to area farmers for the past 86 years. With 9 grain elevators and 2 state-of-the-art agronomy facilities, they pride themselves on customer service and attention to detail to add value to their customers. Insurance made simple may sound daunting, but at the Cornerstone Agency, it's the way they do business. Specializing in agricultural policies from land and equipment to the crops you grow. Find them online with offices in Morrison and Tampico. Berkey's Farm Store in Prophetstown, your full-service IH Case and Kubota dealership with product support that's second to none. Melton Seed and Service offers seed treatment, drone scouting, data services, and a series of field checkups with warehouses in Rock Falls and Geneseo.
Welcome to Panther Points on AroundPtown.com. I'm Clark Mortensen, and this is the Hammer, Scott Hammer. And tonight, your 1-6 Erie Prophetstown Panthers will take on the 4-3 Hall Red Devils. Scott, what are we looking for tonight?
Well, Hall had an 0-9 season last year, and they've really improved, and they're looking to be playoff eligible with the win today. So we're going to face a real good team that spreads the ball around a lot. They run the ball and they throw the ball, and their quarterback Wozniak will be the guy to watch.
Absolutely. We'll be back after the game. I did take AFC in that game. It's 14-0 already, you say?
Yeah.
Wozniak hands off to number 40, Kyle Duver, and I do believe he is in for the touchdown. She said you wouldn't be able to come home if it was the other way around. So
yeah, I got a great wife.
And that is a line drive, but a beautiful kick. Oh, you got to be kidding me. It hit right off of Logan Henriken's face mask and right into the arms of the not 5, but the red goal line. And he is going to keep it himself and punch it in pretty easily.
Yeah, that was just a big rugby scrum there. He got all 3 of the running backs from the wishbone.
And the fake handoff. And thrown over the middle to – he makes that catch. That was a beautiful catch. I can't wait to see that one on Around P-Town because he had to lay out to catch that pass, and he comes down with it about the 17-yard line.
Yeah. Be about a 25-yard gain there on the pitch and catch from Jacob to Kovarik.
And that first down is brought to you by Hanford Insurance. Stop in and see Ron for a free quote. This time it's going to be pass more up the middle, and it's touchdown. Touchdown Panthers.
Yeah, that's actually – I think that was Jacob Ryan that kept that. He's the one jumping up and down with the football in his hand.
Okay, yeah, because I believe it was the fake to pass more.
Yeah.
9:23 left to go. It's 16-6. First and goal on about the 6-inch mark, and he's in. Duver's in with the touchdown.
That Nate Coate 99-yard touchdown run.
So it's second and long 3, short 4 from about the 4. And they're going to pitch it out to Buchanan. Nice. Whoa, he jumps in the air and is brought out of bounds, and it's touchdown.
Yeah, he
Don't know why he jumped, but it worked.
Yeah,
Panther Points is brought to you by these local companies: Rock River Lumber and Grain, the Cornerstone Agency, Berkey's Farm Store in Prophetstown, Melton Seed and Service.
Still, though, you know, that's a game that
it's a good game for Fulton to keep it like that.
Absolutely. Throws out over the middle. It's way deep. No, he's not. That was a perfect pass. And he's going to be brought down at the 40. That's a huge gain. But
that's got to be that Brust that caught that.
That was a
4.5 hour marathon.
Buchanan's going to get the ball. He's up the middle, and he's gone, I believe. Yeah, it is. Touchdown. It's going to be a 30-yard touchdown for Buchanan right at the middle.
He got through the line there, and then he just showed the kind of breakaway speed he had. So Garrett is still out on defense. I'm not sure who is in for him at linebacker over there, but I have to get
That's 10. That's Willie Cochran, I do believe. And Buchanan goes up, and there's flags all over the place. He's running from one. He's going to be in for the touchdown. That's a terrible call on my part. I'm sorry, but
well, he started in the middle of the field. He went all the way to the far end of the field. Then there was a flag over there. Then he cut back, from the far sideline, and he ran a diagonal clear to the opposite.
That's what happens when you have a University of Iowa D1 recruit.
He doesn't even score that much.
Well, no, they just run behind him. Oh, and this one's gone.
Montino.
Holy cow! That was
that was Walk.
Shot out of
Excuse me.
a gun.
That was Marshall Walk, 46-yard.
Number 20.
And the kick from Buchanan is a long kick, taking it to 5, to the 15, 20, 25, 30, down to the 40, 45, cuts it way over to this sideline, down to the 50, still on his feet, down to about the 43-yard line. Very, very nice kick return by Carson Wiebengay.
Yeah, he just did everything but just break it away there. He thought about going all the way to the outside when he got right to mid.
Number 2, Carson Wiebengay on the return for the Panthers.
He is lined up in the slot. Is that him or is that Logan? That's Logan, or not in the slot, but that's Logan in the jet sweep. And oh, he's kept it. That fooled everybody, including the defensive line. That is a touchdown for Jacob Ryan. Came from my cousin Bart, who's got Ewing sarcoma, so that was a nice event for everybody involved. And Garrison with a nice cut up the middle. And it's going to bring down, touchdown, Matt Garrison.
I know what you're
seconds.
saying because it looked like he went down, but there was the 2 Hall guys that went down on that one tackle attempt.
Garrison in for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, we felt like our kids played hard tonight. I mean, that was, we felt like we were playing hard, and in the first half especially, we felt like we had guys in the right position. They were in the right spots. We just didn't necessarily make that play when we needed to, or finish a tackle when we needed to. Had them on 4th down, numerous times, and had guys in position to make plays. We just didn't make them. But our kids played hard, and that's all we can ask.
Their quarterback's an athlete, man. He saved their butt so many times on 4th downs, and like you said, you had him, and then he'd scramble around and either get rid of it or he was a real headsy ball player.
Yeah, he was, and that kind of hurt us a little bit. We tried to do quite a few things on the perimeter, coverage-wise, and it just, he had a nice arm, and he really put it on the money on where he needed to be.
Yeah.
And they kind of wore us down a little bit too, physically. They were, they're pretty good up front, and they were physically, just a little bit more physically gifted than we were. So, about late in that 3rd quarter when Garrett came down, you could tell we were just kind of deflated at that point. But, like I said, I'm really proud of these kids, and we got 12 seniors there that have worked hard, and some good kids there, and I'm proud of them.
Welcome to Panther Points on AroundPtown.com. This is the post-game show, and we came up a little short tonight with the score of 52-20. It really wasn't indicative of the game, though. These guys play well inspired the entire game. They never had their heads down. The Princeton game, they kind of looked a little down, but tonight they played the whole game.
Yeah, they had showed a lot of intensity today. They moved the ball up and downfield. We had about 250 yards of offense. We scored 20 points, but Hall became playoff eligible with their 5th win today. They had a few more skill guys than we were able to handle, but I do like the intensity we had. We got to give the player of the game trophy to Trevor Pratt. He did an outstanding job tonight with his defensive intensity from the line position, and we'll have Fulton next week.
Absolutely. that whole defensive line played a great game, and a number of guys probably played well enough to deserve it, but Trevor was just a little bit above the rest of them.
Yep, so we'll be over at Fulton for the last game of the year, and catch these highlights on AroundPtown.com, and we'll see you next week.
Panther Points has been brought to you by these local companies: Rock River Lumber and Grain, Cornerstone Agency, Berkey's Farm Store in Prophetstown, Melton Seed and Service.